In this video, it's the first day for our new helper. We treat this raspberry-like lesion and we see Tom's #1 fan. Good morning folks,
and welcome to TEC TV. I don't know what you would call us, but I think we'll go down under the name of hoof trimmers.
Good morning folks, or should I say good middle of the night. Feels a wee bit early for me. It's just gone 5 AM and I'm leaving the house. Heading up to a little place called Nuts Corner. We have a herd trim to do, but because we've just got one crush, we're just going up to do one day. We're going up to do around 80 or so today, one batch, and then we'll come back again and do the rest some other time, hopefully when we get the other crush. We have a new helper to introduce to you today. This little guy contacted Dad and asked him could he come on some work experience. He didn't really know what he wanted to do with himself. He said he enjoyed working with animals and stuff, so we thought we'd try him out anyway. Apparently he likes coffee, so we probably will get on pretty well. We will check in with Dad and him along the way. Just while I'm travelling up the road, I wanted to ask you the question, have you joined the Stampede? And if you haven't, please hit the subscribe button, and we'd love to have you on the journey with us. We're really enjoying it. Just arrived from Clogher here, and I see Tom's here with the new helper, so I'll go and meet them. Well, Tom.
Gareth, how's it going? You're well?
Alright, babe.
Have you met Stuart here?
No.
Hello Gareth, how
Stuart,
you doing?
how are you?
Not too bad.
You must think he's going to stick it, Tom. You've already given him a boiler suit.
Well, I had a boiler suit, a spare boiler suit, and I got him into it.
Well, it says on your CV shirt that you like a coffee. Would you take one?
No, I'll pass this morning.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Tom?
I won't pass. I will say yes. I'll have a coffee, Gareth, please.
Ready.
Can you manage that?
Yep. We'll go and get Tom and myself a coffee, and then we'll head on up the road. This cow's teat was putting milk out at a bit of a funny angle, but let's not cry over spilt milk. At least that cow was milked this morning. Where would we be without them?
Oh, just a regular?
Yeah.
And you want us to work hard today?
That's right.
Stuart said he wouldn't mind a coffee now. He was a wee bit shy there on his first day and he just didn't like to ask for a coffee. He said he wouldn't mind one now. Good help.
You'll have to learn that you only get one opportunity. Well, are you excited and highly motivated, Stuart?
Yes.
Good.
Well, he said that on his CV anyhow.
Tom, I thought you told this fella no phones.
Well, I think he wants to get the sack before he starts.
We've got a nice tidy setup today. We're in this shed here. Got a little waiting pen here for one cow. She can wait nice and patiently there, while we have another little waiting area for about 6 or 8 cows in here. Close this door around behind them. The first batch of cows today are cows that are due to be dried off next week. There's 35 of them, and then the next batch is 35 or 40 ones that have already been dried off. cows are dried off after their milking period, which is normally around 300 days I think, and then they get a couple of months to rest. Well, they're in calf, then they give birth, and then they're back into the milking regime again. When a cow's dry, it's really a rest period, so it's an ideal time to trim them, balance up the feet and prepare the cow to calve again and to start into another lactation. If you're not already routine trimming, dry cows are a great place to start. And then we do another trim then normally around 100 days after they've been calved, so it splits the whole thing up to get at least 2 trims a year. It's Stuart's first day, but I'm already seeing that he's a bit of a winder.
You on the wind down, sure, or the wind up?
Wind up, Tom.
Yo!
I think it's time we got the first cow in. So as I was saying there, dry cow trimming is very important and it balances the foot. This cow is quite overgrown here, so we want to relieve. This is where the pedal bone, the last bone in the foot is. So when she's calving, her bones drop at the back, and the pedal bone also drops. So we want to trim this cow, balance it up to allow the pedal bone a little bit of room to move without creating a sole ulcer. I start this dry cow maintenance trim by stabilising the medial claw. I do this at the toe to maintain the correct foot angle. I am now reducing the height of the lateral claw to achieve a 50-50 weight-bearing surface across both claws, resulting in a balance across the cow's foot. I model out wide on the lateral claw to allow a sort of shock absorption area for the pedal bone. I do this so that when the bones drop for calving, she won't end up with a sole ulcer. This routine trim will allow this cow to be more comfortable and more profitable for the farmer. And a quick spray of Ripoderma to add some colour to this beautifully balanced hoof. The pressure has now been relieved at this area here. This cow is now ready to enjoy her 2-month holiday. So we're trimming all dry cows today, and what that means is these cows have been milking for around 300 days, and then they get dried off where they rest for 60 days and they recover, and then they have their calf, and then they go back into the milking regime again. So it's really good to balance the feet, leave the pedal bone a little bit of room to move for calving and to prevent sole ulcers. So in cattle sheds there are scrapers that go up and down. Sometimes they're robots, sometimes they're in a channel, and sometimes they're on a rope. I really like these rope scrapers. I like these rope scrapers as they are more gentle on the cow's feet. They cause less trauma from the cows knocking their feet off them compared to channel scrapers. A lot of you that know Tom, you might not know that he's not really that popular. He's not very well liked. You could go as far as to say he doesn't really have many fans. So with the weather being warm, I thought I'd get him his very own #1 fan. There you go, Tom.
What's this for, Gareth?
It's the start of your fan club.
Oh, very good. Come here, where do you switch it on? It's gonna blow my hair away. That's lovely. Yeah, that's very cool. Where can I put that now that it'll be blowing down on me? This is certainly a fan that I can count on. The rest is can get lost. I have one good fan. That's all I need. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh.
That should really help in those warm days. Get a bit of air flowing around the crush. Improve the working environment.
Hello, Thomas. I hope I don't get the sack for doing that.
Yeah, that's way over the top. You're fired. I thought I had a handle on this ribbon, but it just came off. I'll have to go home now. I'll go on ahead down the road in the wee van and sure, you and Stuart finish off there, will you?
When this foot was lifted, I knew straight away why this cow was lame. I'm sure you can see the big problem up the side of the foot. So with every lame foot, I start gently trimming it with the knife for good control of what I'm doing. This girl has a pretty large white line lesion that needs our intervention. We could almost say this lesion looks 3D, as the corium has protruded out the side of the hoof. I don't want to put you off your fruit, but it's a bit like a raspberry sticking out of this foot. To aid recovery, I use a long-term smart block that will get this cow through her rest period, giving her every chance to recover. I want to lower the sole as much as I can to exaggerate the height difference between the block and the sick claw. There is nothing I love more than a good sharp hoof knife. I can't cut this raspberry-like lesion off as it's live tissue. I just make sure all the loose horn is removed. I'm hoping that the salicylic acid will dry it out, and with the weight of the corium it will hopefully retract. We have done all we can to make this cow comfortable for her 2-month holiday. I love your lunchbox, Stuart.
You like it, Gareth?
Yeah, what all have you got in that?
Sandwiches, deep pat fryer in it.
Lot of carrots and turnips.
Say it again.
There's a deep pat fryer in it. There's everything in that lunchbox.
Microwave.
There could be a microwave in it too, if I looked hard enough I'd find her. Give me a cow or an animal, even a hen, rather than a human.
And you don't like human?
It's not that I don't like them, I wouldn't like to tidy up after them.
Yeah.
Now, there's something special with this cow. Can you tell me what it is, Stuart?
I wouldn't have a clue, Gareth.
I'll tell you what I think it is.
Gareth, you enlighten me.
I think I know what it is.
Why is this a special cow?
It's the last one.
That is correct.
Full marks for Tom. Stuart, would you like to come out again with us?
I'd be very delighted.
Well, we'd be delighted to have you. So if this dry batch trim completed, and it's Friday and it's about 4 o'clock, and we have some gates to gather up and wash and head for County Fermanagh. The trim went well. We had straightforward trims. We had some needed a wee bit of TLC and odd block here and there, but it's preparing them for their journey as they rest up in their dry cow period. So if you have already, thank you, and if you haven't already, join the stampede and hit the subscribe button, and we greatly appreciate it. Okay, thanking you and thanks for watching. Catch up with you soon again. Bye.